Y'all think aliens can say nigga? I think it's like Puerto Ricans and West Coast Asians. Like they're not supposed to, but who the fuck's gonna stop them? You know what I mean? Like, so many of them. Just let it ride. You know, gotta let them rock. I hate both of them. And the robots, man. Damn motherfucking robots. Y'all gonna want to barbecues white people? That's a trick question. They're like, did we tell them? Did we? I thought they didn't like our food. They're invited, I guess, but we're playing the Cotton Eye Joe 13 times in a row to kick things off. We like to kick things off. Yeah, she know the Cotton Eye Joe. She looked over at her man. She was like, hey, we about to Cotton Eye Joe. They're from Iowa. They got a high-rise hotel room. They're about to fuck naked to Cotton Eye Joe tonight. I can tell. He gonna slide off the Dockers like this. Slide them off. I can tell you're not wearing drawers, you nasty. I can tell. Pink penis just flapping around in there, Steve. He feeling frisky. Frisky. I heard Chicago was dangerous, but not wear the drawers. I don't know what y'all be doing. Well, I had a fucking white, a colorless, take me to one of y'all barbecues. Logan Square, man. It was at this barbecue where I was bullied and disrespected by a hipster. Has this happened to anybody before? He just kept on pointing his finger in my face and telling me I worked for the man, calling me a murderer, and he wasn't wrong because I was in the military. But I was like, my nigga, you work for Apple. So like, samesies. And he just kept on pointing at me and disrespecting me. So I looked right at that motherfucker and I murdered that nigga. Why the fuck would you disrespect a murderer at a barbecue? Weird. I'm there to eat ribs and listen to Future, nigga. This has nothing to do with you. Sucks, man. I hate that everybody thinks like every person in the military is a murderer. Because you don't even know that. Like every job you guys got out here, someone's doing in the military. Like you're a murderer. Like I am an optometrist. Only thing I'm murdering is these motherfucking eye exams, nigga. See me, bitch. See me. And I don't like when people like thank me for my service. Thank you, white lady. And then like, see me! Oh my God! I don't like when people thank me for my service either, though. That's pretty fucking presumptuous of you. Thought I was about to die for you? I don't even fucking know you. About to die for these child support payments and Jordans, nigga. This has nothing to do with you. It's a personal choice within myself. I was stationed in Colorado. To get home in Chicago, I had to drive through prime nigger-hating land of Nebraska and Iowa. To get through safely, I'd wear my uniform. Because their patriotism, their racism would collide, these motherfuckers wouldn't know what to do. I don't know whether to salute you or lynch you, nigga. Just get. That shit felt like Harry Potter's cloak of invisibility, nigga. Just got me doing a clutch, you know. I was in the Air Force. Exactly the response I'd expect from liberal white people. Don't give a fuck about our nation's military. Why are you clapping for that, nigga? Yeah. It's your day, but fuck you. I'll rip the khakis off of you, boy. Like tearaway pants, nigga, like you. Only person who cares less about my military service than liberal white people is my 10-year-old asshole daughter, Aaliyah. She did not give a fuck. Other day I was going to walk her dog to become my dog. That's what happens when you get your 10-year-old asshole daughter a dog. It's an all-white multi-poo named Bruce. White people in my neighborhood are no longer afraid of me. Makes me very sad because fear is useful. I'm going to walk my nigga Bruce. And I say, you know what, Aaliyah? You don't love me. You don't care about me. I went to war for you. And she said, I don't care. She put on her headphones. My daughter's fully black, but she's growing up in the suburbs. She has an all-white accent. She's growing up in an all-white suburb named Algonquin. You whites are very petty, naming an all-white suburb Algonquin. I've known her and her mom hasn't cared about my service for a while though. When I was deployed to Afghanistan, they sent me one package alone. Inside of this package contained 3 things. The first thing was a scribbled up picture. That shit was not art, my nigga. I know art, I'm an artist. That shit was not art whatsoever. I was not inspired. The second thing was a gift card to Applebee's, Steve! For $8! I'm like, this shit is not even an appetizer. Where the fuck is my child support going to? The last thing was a single bottle of Michael Jordan cologne. Or that she wants the terrorists to find me. Unless this shit's gonna make me shoot like MJ, nigga, I don't think I need it. That wasn't the worst part about the deployment. You wanna know the worst part? It's men and women, they weren't allowed to be in the same quarters, so we had to fuck outside like animals. You know what PTSD stands for, Steve? Pussy to Sandy disorder. What all the vets are suffering from. I ate the pussy anyway, though, from the back, Steve. I'm a patriot, okay? Die for that shit, okay? Other thing I didn't like is the military working dogs. These motherfuckers got their own air-conditioned units. Because they might overheat. Nigga, I am overheated. They say America doesn't negotiate with terrorists. I don't believe that to be true. I feel like the right terrorist just hasn't come along yet. If Michael Vick stole all white people's dogs while you guys were at Soul Cycle, niggas would have equal rights right now. Hey Samantha, we got Fluffy, man. I don't know why my Michael Vick sounds like Terrence Howard, but who the fuck knows how Michael Vick sounds, you know what I mean? Who knows? When I came back from this deployment, my friends, they threw me a party in the club. They think that's what young black guys like. You shook your head vehemently. She's like, I've been to one of those. Plenty of Hennessy and sparklers to glow around. I didn't like how you shook your head like that. Get her out of here. Get her. When I started making fun of her, she did this face right here. That's the white safety face. Please relax. I'm not here for your shit. They retract their little white lips to make the lies come out easier. When I came back from this deployment, they threw me a party in the club. They think that's what young black guys like. My dad is an OG fuckboy and narcissist. What nigga is laughing like that, man? God damn. Laugh at the appropriate times. We are filming here, motherfuckers. Get in sync, motherfucker. What? Why is there a nigga back there clapping on the wrong beats? It's a black voice. I can tell a black voice. He let out a laugh like he was a lord. These peasants will never be free. We have steel swords. God damn, we have horses for days. God damn. My pops is an OG fuckboy and narcissist. That's where I get it from. So of course he showed up to this party. My dad is on his 4th wife, 2nd white wife, 4th wife overall. Me and Holly are the same age. That don't bother me. What bothers me, this bitch act like she didn't write in my yearbook. Like, bitch is right here. You wrote keep in touch. When I come in the party, the DJ, they shout me out. They say, Sergeant Guichon, welcome home from 6 months in Afghanistan. And my dad, not to be outdone, he says, 2 more bottles of goose for my son. Jamal, I'm so proud of you. I'm so sorry I didn't write you. And a bottle of Hennessy. Let me borrow $375. What is the point of having a white wife if you still have to borrow money? I don't understand. So I looked right at him and I murdered that motherfucker. Fuck would you provoke me like that, you know? Dad has an obsession with white women, man. Like, I had an Asian stepmom first, and then he moved out the Asian stepmom and moved in the white stepmom the same day. Now, y'all remember Fresh Prince? When they had the light-skinned Aunt Viv, and the next season they had the dark-skinned Aunt Viv, and they ain't say shit? This nigga did the same thing to me. A cast replacement. This bitch is a whole different, you ain't cast one, this is a whole different race of bitch. The chicken is completely different. What are you? She's baking it. I don't know why she's doing that. She's baking it. Sucked growing up in the suburbs with a white stepmom, man. I saw black people on TV. I wanted to be where they were. You know what I mean? I watched them on ESPN, BET, the news. You know what I mean? They were all doing cool black kid activities, like jumping rope, playing basketball, roasting each other. And instead, my mom got me in my room reading Harry Potter. So I'm trying to stick niggas up with a wand. Like, Expelliarmus! Just punch me my shit, man. I did learn one of y'all white skills, though. I know how to swim, Steve. Yeah, I acquired that. She was pissed. She crossed her arms. She's like, who the fuck? Ooh, don't get it. She gave the double point. Yeah. Because I think white people, when y'all go to water parks, that's where y'all think y'all can go to get a nice Negro-free day. Till my black ass shows up. Oh my God, Tammy, what's that? That dark thing floating, what's that? Must be a Dominican. Everybody knows niggas can't swim. It's gonna be the name of my first movie, Surprise White Devil I Can Swim. Written and directed by Jamal Guichon. My dad's a white girl connoisseur, man. Like, if you blindfolded this motherfucker, and he plucked a white woman's hair, we have a 1989 Kathleen. She like can't even. She's wearing yoga pants. She has a 3-legged dog. What the fuck is up with you whites and 3-legged dogs? Where are y'all getting these niggas from? What kind of accident constitutes a dog losing one motherfucking limb? What kind of machinery is this motherfucker operating? In a black family, if a dog loses the limb, we lose the dog, all right? Whole dog gotta go. You can't do no goddamn home security with 3 legs, you're disabled, all right? Jesus Christ, whites, Jesus. White women taste like styrofoam. I be saying that shit for me, nigga. That shit tickles me. Any white women in here with a nose ring? Yeah? Oh, you saying it too excited. Every white woman I've ever fucked has had a nose ring. It's like the Underground Railroad for black dick. Lets you know it's safe, you can get in there. I used to fuck with a lot of white women. I don't fuck with you guys anymore though. You guys have something terrible about you. Called white parents. You're familiar. My ex-girlfriend Sarah from like Villa. You have to say it like that. I was going to meet her parents. He said, Jamal, can you not wear your Jordans? I don't want them to get the wrong idea. I was like, bitch, what is the wrong idea? Like I'm Michael Jordan, bitch?